abusuafo na Kwame Bediako akọ interviews ahodo mebre we say oye em say match mu say April mu na oye na unma de ko bi ama notice ewo eye aba no mbeto no wo hwe eye NPP NDC say omokonya eye radio station kwotena so no mu kwa akodi nkomo a na utie omonkomo mu dia akwese NPP NDC entokwanko a na omoye ho adwuma we go kan we che we na we aka we achi na we aka apply but utie abrante efe no eye chada aka na Kwame a okotena eye afidie so na so wodi ni nkomo a ase ni nsem a wo keka eto abonten se enu nti opese obeye president no youth no 18 akwale nsem ni serious pa because omutie NPP ni NDC na omkotena afidie so instead say kom be ka ade cropote ombe so ombe in the next omo coming to be president o se hwan no omo ngokan no na akoye ntokwa na we na we kwatam we to na we koye senti no utie media na some say me media so tibi ma so to form metie enoma ekoso e media no so a enkofo etie pade ni nsem a wo ka no na so mafa serious because as enya agro no wodi na ne nsem a wo ka so wo street so hu le meche no nti youth no education no manya no eni the rate o mani asia bie wo Ghana ho no se NPP NDC for no ankasa o mukasa ye no mo yo madin so mba be ye said o mo ye na we kuna we akaka we na we akodi we wo ha na we akodi we wo ha anhwe a ombeti an say abrante no ete ai president akonya no so me kan okwadi a kire me video am boyi wo le tie nsem wo ka wo video nim utim waye ready so obeso ye bibi obeso wo kan bibi kire Ghana for but wo tie MPP ni NDC for na omkotena radio so entokwanko a ana we ye demonstration wa ha we koye we isi ni we isi ko we ko ka kire we sei na we sei but ono nya afidie anase simpie tena so a utie ni nkomo a wodi anim se ade a opeso wa ye de boa no ene wokoka eti da ben na mo betua za branti nsem a woyi ko ni nsem a wokeka no amafo ni tie o mi amatie na me no mi hu so akotena ba bi keka ntokwane no okona asem pa udi entie full video no na fu adwen kire bra dia branti we ye no uhu ni sen fu adwen kire comment section me din dia kona ba he
cheda na Kwame one billboards na I'm sure say oba Kumasi ya first say abranti bi obi sheku to akata nanim oye hwan a ho nsem bebre bai na nsem kofa mpanyufo bi eba krum ha ema ho nsem no o mantimi anko anya sa adwumadie no but efiri ho no nso no ogusua ebona pro na odi aba bedru Kumasi ya enra no Kwame Nkrumah apomu kyerese na one mrante no etwetwe enkomo ne omudi enkomo kansem bebre ni nyina efa Ghana ho na Kwame good morning
Kojo na me ado
nyankopon ase akwa banso
me jusu minia
Kumasi the one time na wo ba ene ehu
Kumasi me ba
ba wo ba yen say de ehu sa
say MCC no have become more popular me yi mask na ma
ya ben
me yi mask na ma manima abetojwa ti nipa hu me mo na mu hu me so a interactions no ye more nti enu na bia ama wo team nka mo ba me ba
ya oba ya na she mask
me she mask
first no na she mask and say dey
mask no dey say enu na message na me de bremo say ma mo nhwe messenger no bebre mo nhwe message no na o message no wie na afa so hu messenger na bit ma hwe no
so messenger no so we ka ho because Aristotle can na asem or say ethos the credibility of the messenger our ka message no so ehun hia nti unsusu say eno so ka ho say bia yiti message na ye hwe de ono so ka asem no na onye credible asa ono so yemfi no
say eno de ayampa aka ho na sese Kojo we invite me am by me ba ha na nka manim pe na me de betra asem ye na Kwame Bediako ntima betra ha sanka bibia bedumu nti adeni de ya asem na ye ka no na hia na ya sese nipa etie asem no voice na ye ka asem no no munja noise na bebre ye no anya no na
the noise was system ni
noise de bi
noise ni de wa hin
I'm just saying that people should skip the noise
and
obey the voice.
If your voice be ni noise be. Let's know the noise, let's know the voice. It be to saying.
Ade I catch wa a dom wom, inshira wom, adepa wom. En kanjire nipa bebre, nipa kakra bi no muti. And that's the voice. aden so a nipa bebree eka ni nipa bebree hu dede no nipa na kakra na esesen ko mutie no a omo betime ebu an ten kra no omo ni mre na omo de betie the noise no it circulates among some kind of crowd. That's what the difference is, the noise and the voice.
Inti o voice no and as you say o de ebem, which is the new force, right?
Yes.
O dwene ho ache say o pese o di new force na bia wonya mampanya abedi no o dwene ho ache.
Oh, last year and me share say me take that decision
last year.
April.
Last year April.
Yeah.
Na say na wonya wadwene so o pese o be president.
Yeah. Say me am about that 21 22 years in me call me na me ti Kumasi na me too free Kumasi ko Accra.
Kumasi na tin.
Me ti Asukwa.
Okay. Asukwa you
me mama. Oh, the opposite Daniel so me.
Oh, okay. To you Asukwa boy.
Me Asukwa boy. Na me free o kon cry no. Me ko school kakra e won cry. Na me ko to aso wa abrochire. Nti to aso na ho na me ko hwehwe ndwuma se.
Na ya be we ni ma hane nti dey good.
Ho na me ko hwehwe ndwuma se. Nti it did 6 years now. I'm back. Back to Accra, and then I share business. I say in 22 years now. I built well over $500 million empire. From industrialization to commercial buildings, hotels, residential, even national zoos, museums. Ninjano, na kupoint me SCV within a space of 20 years.
Ghana hana unya sa sika no koya na se ehemfa na anya
Ghana ha sika ni nyina
wo Ghana ha
sika ni nyina wo kroma obi obeka tro se sika ni go abrochi. Although I made my first million in England, I was very young. Maybe background man farm back cuz na my university was Hawaii. 20,000 pounds na me buy within 3-4 years na senya million bi. Say unim sika kura dia ene de tembia no nyankopon de be kura unsa because unso wa na unim che. Nti na me wo madwuma dada meye, but it was a calling, and I can't say no to my boss.
Nkofo susu se usika no enye krojen. Na ode ye de ode ye no.
Say when say Ghana mine no. We say nyansa esese emayehu say ye de necessary piano. E kakra bi because when you ska okrom ha say nye politician this kind of mawa na say state money na wafa ombeka say sika dro and I say drugs. Na mean blame me omo. Kofo bebre kasapa but me so ehun say my answer will be because I never let what people say determine my moralities. I just keep doing what I have to do. But we are there Ghana. So we show Jenny I say obi emisa also coin. Udrupe. I want to be able to say now for now do her. Now see kanunya wan. And I don't have to. The proof is there. I've built landmarks. My year no manoma wina. Obi onyesika otimi kresika etimi tu adwuma for ehwe family ehwe man. Say wo ka kire ni say unkodi no me bi echi a enkwasasama. Onyada because when him say opportunity na nya media man no wiase dia man no they will lose it all again nti ebinimu ha na mo ka kasa kwa but me ntimi stop you from what you're saying nyansafo na say so mu hu say akra we obo ne homode
yemfa se dodo na susu se sa neti a enye no kresa based on their working you still need to limit perception and also betimi aboama wo presidency no because obi kwa akoto abana osusu se ebia nsem ba komienu we nti onhye dan gina na kwamedi meanwhile nso the working a noise but how do you limit the noise to ensure say our voice na wo kan etimi aboa
so with time people will see so obi cry no ya am rubber cry na was so abaye software with time no people will see say akwa no this software mpa maybe after 4 years cry no omo nka ni dada mu na say obeka so okoko around na ka chiro bia say mentisa eno de hu hia what I say nipa ni anka se hu se akra yi obo ne hu mode ebi mu be hu se oh entro kra na no mu twa to ne so because no kra ni mu no me ba kroma me bi sa obi aso mfa ne sika ma me nya bibiada me nko bie bank bia na maka se fa sika bra na ma ye ne times 10 amount me nko je obi asika me nko ba obi abosia me nko bank kra ho aban kra me je contract on ne hoda ti me ndi obi aka me ndi NDC ka me ndi NPP ka me ndi government me ndi from say ECOWAS me ndi obi aka I am a definition a great example for the youth to look at as an example that we can do it. That's all. Kwa brochimemu menamfofo ebi mo ye top supermodels ebi mo ye bosses ebi mo ye presidents omo nyina senkama yade a enka ye wronga komo mbi omo punu se memetrase but they say a prophet is not recognized in his own hometown and I've gotten 8 awards outside Ghana for Ndaimbia Mesisi the biggest maximization. Made 108 apartments, I see 1.5 plots or so. Bro, ni kurana or no new technology, I understand engineering. No crow brands and why, sir. But me, yeah. Now, mine name Hunia, me, yeah. What I say, I want things for the Omohu. Na kakra ne Yankopon so be prubi maya. Mube Hunia meti maya mama nankasa, any dominankasa. Because the opportunity is there. Na nipa any das war. Because I'm farmer. Anything I'm sorry, Jinahono, Manya Saku Drono, and the Bushiano, say, me baba sister. Because now crying no motito no more. Ah, and Pennyphone so motito no more. A bonnet kind where I am to a minute to a dean, intiminka. My sorry, so I know I'll be baby, will be intimate. Who are you to stop freedom? Are you God? That's my song. And then you might stop him. Who are you to stop freedom? And go for who is who? To go down. May call convention, I know my bias, I cancel no. May Faha Muslim say, do you think it's stopping me? I'm going. There is nothing. Nothing is stopping me. That is the new youth, the new nation, the new sort of Ghana that we need. And Krofwa, and Yanni and Nipadi or Manobeka in the baby. Now, when Yakopo, who are these people to question God's grace? Omodiano Kromotima Yewi, no Mbeka Obidia. Unye amenko kan obi de yesi ebraso ebra na yenyina ebo and a time na Nyankopon de ama yenyina ebi mu bewu at the age of 40 ebi mu bewu at the age of 70 ebi mu so bewu at the age of 80 but emfa ho obi o ha o ndi 40 kra ne oye no wudi nkrofo mo di 70 times 100 boma omuntimi nye na sa na wi asete Nyankopon bo yenyina se obi a meye ne de ebi mu de omu free se omo ankasa na omo ba be ye omo de and so man dru ba bia you can't be wise in your own eyes. I think that the country needs people like us.
What's my kind of say last year in who decided I just said one share down planning quite a for manage Ghana. It just came at an impulse that me share me obi the bear 10, 15, 20 years are planning so be so your president.
And yeah then.
And also just 1 year. And then now what the out to was yes. Yeah, me too.
Only bakra or did 10, 20 years no. A plan is say over be Ghana so. Over here then. So na oka. Catch me. E bi big catch me. So mo be here then.
E be the free senior high school but e be so
10, 20 no. Omo here then.
E be the free senior high school e be so infrastructures. E be so egu so mo.
Enti o ma ye ni nyina. No ma ye nyina ma ye dey asa Ghana any problem. Na o kasa te say na e bia we ni problem. Uni problem e bo a.
The men kasa me ni problem.
Ah wo bi.
Yeah me wo bi.
Wo problem pa. Ani en ka ho asema. Now because all catch me say so did 20 years.
I'm not saying that. Using just 1 year to say year no.
It doesn't matter.
Do you think it doesn't matter?
It doesn't matter because already what do you think I'm doing? Already me seeing dying. Already I'm creating jobs. Already I'm building industrial platforms. And no me I met him catch up potting say me should politician bia and I say me should man penny bia or yes I no man. Omuntimi enti nya se ebia ade omoye no mimi ntimi nya ade omoye no ebebre titi ho a omonya hwe na me ye me no madada. I've employed Italians and Portuguese and Ghanaians and different types of people in the world. I'm building skyscrapers in your country, landmarks in our country, sorry. Now we normal we nyina me ye politician na wo kaka no say o ma prepare o mo 20 years no ade no mo ba o mo nya ha e kwan kro mo ye kro mo ntimi nya wie wo di state money Musumuba akonya pe na money jinhu ana say e man na money jinhu. I am interested in the country. I am here to build a nation. I am here to build a country. That is the legacy I want. That is what I want. I have made money before. I have made riches and I've gone through poverties. And here medibida, sika medibida. My bibi ebida. And so misa. And as I say no my already say me di a mine him. Now I'm being questioned because they say me prepare me 1 year, 10 years and not 20 years. No, you don't need that.
So tell me, maybe 4 years. They say unemployment rate in the number 14.1. The issue of unemployment, giving the opportunity as the president,
very simple.
Tell me.
The Kruma, Yakrana, India mine Sokrano, ya steady, and who say the attributable reserves, not proven reserves, attributable reserves. Wokroma 4.7 trillion within the 15 regions. Yehunike good voter region. Yehunike good Takrade. Takrade is one of the most richest regions on the continent. Now me breaking it down. Cocoa oil and gas wo ho, gold wo ho, rubber wo ho, bauxite wo ho. Wo di ni nyina bo ma 1.763 trillion. Wana aka sase ma kire wo oman mu hasada. Say western region says can pay go for more. Why na waka kire say voter region omo lake base oil basin is onshore. Is worth what they have discovered. Now a good oil keke is over 28 billion. One akatre say farming the actual potential of farming in those areas in certain products and commodities is worth billions. Ejuma ben and crown war. Ejuma ben and what regions winning. Unima dear, Omokwa and that's why it is almost the regions no crown. Omo farm and here because another 4 years we are no Obiba no akoka momo 200 yenti semonto. And into crown and minor crisis almost in the crown. Yensi. So Quabrochina, Usha Manchester, and your Manchester no more football club, and your one or more factories, and no more I crow. I will crow now, free sell croning and over Titan in Yasu, Nabaco Pene Juma, a crap penny, the only place. Mr. Kumasi Kramukumasia, Mr. Play Muname, Michel roof Nina, Nina, that I almost signed 19 ABA 80 more, almost a sign view. Yes, you can phone in your way. Dako farm some way. Apino more way. Tikana Mupano away. As a phone is some way and omoe. Muama Kukumo, before you're not higher. Your Casa Bibia were against everything. Let's stand up and do what is positive for our people. There is poverty going on in the country. And here Okronim. This year, and cross 700,000 every kroma. Vote to Krame, vote to Nibinekono. Na Bronina or no watching Omoko, Ufisa or Munisani Panomu Yanko, Omako, Kojo, or Romokohi. Ye Nukrana, ye free Omuniano, Obi at home. Obi a momu free visa. Momo £10,000 a month. Say be mayonnaise, be may way. Or no crowd was seen kura we are why any roads in or one hospitals, one banks, or only be dinner. Or no crano or to nipa. Then Tissawa won nipa one fananya she. Wa seno, who go to this one fan yashi was seno, who minerals no one fan yashi was seno. So be so about no Saba Yanso, must there be.
Now, come the difference is that, sir, is issue are okay. Yet. You go the timber to the extent said the president said yet is come. I think say every leader opeso lead biano our knowledge of the amount of resources in there. In fact, they were telling us that we have over $400 billion bauxite. Yet is and they say it. They are aware. At the end of the day, the 2 ministers not difference of them.
Well, I'm not only saying it. I'm also telling you how I'm going to do it. In your face, make catch say, and you mean kaneke. Now, catch them say me 400 billion bauxite. Now, say, oh, my Chinese when they took Mukruma. What is the point? I was, of course, Chinese, you know, Baba Juma Ukruma. A plant now, Kwako or 2 bauxite, China, Ako and aluminium, Masa Kotono. And your plant now, this is auto. Nyansa way in Suyato. Plant now, no, wabe 2 bauxite now, they corner. Ako China, no makoyen aluminium. We are now import yaba. One kasa material. Oh, there's a proverb, African proverb say, Nenchia, Nenitra, Nentono. Our person across the border. No, they came back as a corned beef because what? Nasi cry. You kuna yamana did not fry baby did not chance him. You nimbe be an backcrab free. There is no more cattle that will come out of that. And here to say a giant, son no mana ye no say and crop and no move to by a crum, abefa noma ediaco. Yan a mom saquino. Now leaders are adding, Abrafo saying, and no more turn them and sign a contract with them. I almost 10% penagana pay. I was just sending a message to Ghanaians. Me use Bruni as a spokesperson. Let me show you Ghana for the now more crown munim law no. Say Makofa Bruni by politics. Political party by na medi Bruni by New Force is a movement. And tomorrow no take him facts right. Say munya mo facts and sana mo judge ni pa. And come over to me ahwe no maye. Na you better say you better employ abrofo to say omo na omo ye adwuma man than say you do mbekwa koshe office boko. No ma ba no ma bobo tie. No ma be sign a contract be hu ani say almost a lithium concession we nyina no China for there there on be rose bia man then bitumen no kra no ya na sese me ametie me akra enso minim se ne see put bitumen together through methanol plant by creating petrochemicals. I'll be using petrochemicals, you know, and they are butane, butane, all the 10 things except for cocaine. I'll be media ABB. These minerals is what petrochemicals is what you need. Now, I wouldn't mean your bitumen. Bitumen crowd water. I better not me 6 roads. mo free say ebia nkofo no kofa abrofofo ye kan say template bia o ma ye for mo manifesto no ma be ready ene o mo school kakra bia o ma ko Oxford ni ade eno na ye mo fe abrofo no ma eno na ye mo fe say president omo tete abrofo na omo den omo suit minister time no massa. That's me. My name is Nana Kwame Bediako. My shirts, my sleeves are rolled, and I turn my money around. I turn my wealth around. It is something that is not hidden. It's in your face. I have created it. It is in your face. Some of the landmarks in Accra, they all belong to me. I built it myself. State money back Ukraine. State money back Ukraine. Until you be on once, no Yanisika way. I rush upon this kind of man and I say drugs and please. All you need is wisdom and knowledge.
Okay, so let's talk about Obey President Minister Senankado Meyejuma.
Oh, it depends. It depends, Kojo. Ebia ministers now, me no Meyejuma no. Me nyabo shekakra. Me mfa bebre from the beginning. Me make sure say departments now, ministers no controlling you. No, first of all, I go to the roots of the problem. I'm on man performing. What you say? And sana me the minister no crash or na me timia mano a proper scope. Say what you money? Because ukofa obisi works and housing. It's so making sure say their houses they're facing the deficits of the country. Inti ti say ABR 1.8 million deficits of people that don't have homes. So our minister no. I'll give them a KPI. Say in 2 years, you need to close at least 20 to 25% of this issue. You have to give us the strategy and you have to give us the proof how that this investment is happening. And then it be a $10,000 a whole house. And he say, yeah, see, 9,000. That is 10,000. It's 10 million. What's in a mission? And depending the area, the people are homeless, you know. And I mean, can't you say Sidano super pet? Make sure say that development is integrated. Now integration, you know, me catch because they be a musumuya radio presenters into this part of the business. Maybe I want to say, so uka se see low income housing or baby. Now we could see down 10,000 and I say 2,000 or now I integrate sa edano with hospitals, clinics, and factories. And conforming to me a juma. And yet next door. It is an ebia travel about 20 kilometers and at 24 kilometers. It takes them an hour and a half because of our infrastructure. Almost an hour and a half. And that's 3 hours of the day you've taken from them.
Right.
First of all. And at the cost of the transport are all cost for 20 kilometers and 20 kilometers back, which is 40 kilometers a day. In 5 days times a month times a year. By 8 to 9 years, no, I talk sada no times 2. You understand? And this is something that we're refusing to do.
So based on your mission and vision, when it's how many do you want to start with? Maybe first 1 year or 2 years of your time?
Oh, I think between 14 is okay.
14?
Yeah, 14 to 19. So you
less than 20?
Oh, yes. It's very smart because for me, some of even the ministerial positions, you have to leave it empty first.
Empty?
Yes. Just don't force to put people there. Because whether they're there or they're not there is more or less as it's not working.
Okay.
So sometimes no problem with her. It's a problem with her. As I say, we're making sure say what find a solution answer. And some problems, the solution is to avoid it. You know, money you have to avoid it for a year. Now, what concentrate say maybe a 10 and as a 12, and I'll be to manage, a control it and operate it. Then you do it. Now you see that within a year, no, maybe a 7, a bit now. You have more room to take more ideas.
Right.
As I say, junior, as I say, much chances, so now other things will come in.
Let's look at the Constitution. Are you okay, ma'am?
I think the Constitution is still colonized. Osha, because me really Constitution, me say no man no be wom. Quite a senkophobia crana. I be a umbitimabo mind way power more nyansa more skills or more business people. No. So more really Constitution now among standing up to be a government or to be a part of politics. What you say? I had to say ukwa na yamawa naked. About say taxes me and dine mini business mini bibia. The politicians you know rem declaring themselves say you need taxes be here because constitution is a law. Until when you look at the capital institutionalized laws na omudi ashe constitution mu na e ma bo hu kakra say wo you be a your mind background or person obo mind no kra na you leave it and I quite say no enkofo mo ye politicians ne pe no mo sua tricks no for the game into omo no mu wrem into quite say the interest is within the political world and not the Kronan Kasa. And I say, I think first of all, Sisa is too much. When you try to change something with force and one time, I think it should be reviewed slowly and it should be tweaked.
Okay.
Now, with time, you know.
Ghana beyond aid in Ojitum.
Why should we even talk about that? We are giving aid. I mean, we share some of the things I've done, some of the philanthropical things I've done in my country that makes me be reckoned with Africa. I was one of the first, I called Turkey, to give them aid. When I got there, they say, huh? An African? To come and bring us 1,000 tents, mattresses, food. After they got the earthquake. Huh? 80 ben sa na yeto 80 na nem some de esaka ho a say yare born nyina we krumi 80 ben biem ne pe we have to learn to stand on our feet as a country as say ya etimi gina na so ye normal na etimi bo nipa foforo kra na wiase no embo hia obi a otimi che obi a otimi ma sa onipa kro no ono no one side deji enti say wunimi se no ma ye untimi mahwe wa untimi produce bibia na obi ato Nigeria anaso obi ato Togo anaso obi ato America wo de nkrofo de a o ma produce nkoa na okoto na te say o ma no wahifa
oba abeje bosia oba ye president abeje bosia
bobosia na e de tikro ubetimi abobosia de aye rose ogana ubetimi abobosia e de atua nkrofo a o mo ti o mu ni adwumaka ye mfa nya sa bosia and bosia yade a obo a udim say bosia mi boy say 400 I met my 800 ukoji na now they are 800 no na fe dey say 800 obetimi dey 16 na one sand dey no we 400 na to nchen na fe dey wo dey ni aka no e tuatua interest na wo dey usika e ko wani na chese no bank no kra ba obosia no na ye adwuma ma na wo ko ba obosia na mo ba mo acheche mo dey amema contract any judgment debt eno na wo free say betimi ahwe kroma 3 billion ucha ema Ghana maya obia benya sen $100.
Okay.
Anti nyabosia.
Oh,
me free say I am the new IMF for this country. If I can find a solution for this country to gain 10 to 30 billion in the space of 4 years, what do you need IMF for?
Ubetimi anya 30 billion Ghana.
Masa, Kwame Bediako ubetimi. Edi anya sa sika no.
Ewo Ghana. Anko jibosia.
Na suppose ya no ujiguma. Kwa na ekosoro. Ana ebe mini emano so be mini no. Nti se wobanya kwan bi a wobetimi anya sika wo krom hade a no afasa kwan no
emrante youth and sports no nim so ye obabu no hu sen Ghana ye football ne de ekọ ne agudie ne nasefo ni nyina
enkoye me ya I would like to have an African Champion League to say European League. That's the kind of idea I may invest in. Me meti akra no me pesike bia ko Chelsea obi ehu say me anase makoto Manchester United na ma Bruni kra say yes we are powerful. And I'm not interested say Kotoko Asante Kotoko is a great team. 3 days ago I went to Papa Ku's team. He's one of my legends. Opokunti muni ade de misusa no mo na no mo bobo. Just say yo ya mo kra me legend kra say so mo ye. And then as I be football agents or Nigeria nyina o ma connected. Ye de no ma di agro. Bro ni person otoye players. Let's build our own African league. Na so oba beto on turn straight enye safe na ye smuggle nipa ni free ane de ko Holland ni akoto ni chochopoan bi what I say omu nyina oba wie football na hia omu Ghana for ni Nigerians ni ade a omu kokko nyina bebre ankosi omu hwe omu wie na bi nya sika e bi nso adi e bi nso asɛ no because we don't have the industry.
All right, what's your position on LGBT?
LGBTQ or something.
LGBT no. Say Bema ni nasefo.
Me dey ayadia me free say ya ntete yesa. Ghana na menyini ye. Yinim se ne sia. Oba ni oba ene obema ni obema. Edida because here you ha nyina no ye free oba mu ne bae. Ene ye nyina nso ye papa ene ye nyina nso o maame. Na emom ade a me free say parliament no asom dodo omoka no it's a strategy omudi educating kranimum because enkwara bebre nim about LBTGQ as then dey okay say obeko techima e wo ho obeko go so e wo ho eno ne aka kire radio fo ne journalist nyina say mumbisa sa question mu the more amuka no na mu educate Ghana for say there's gay and there's lesbianism. The problem is that we have a crash in our economy. Number one problem. E come there you need adwuma enoma bebre akroma say see yedi so parliament oti ho no ade ha no obroni asem a ewo western na ono no obema ne obema ene nam kwa anfofi o ma no emfa ne ho eye ne kuro ene wapene sa ene na ne yaje eno ato ye ho so ene ye refi ade kropa ehia poten a ebema eman no asomdua ba ha enti me free say they educating the children right. The more they create awareness they educating them say komo betimi a ade we no omo njama western for no no mundi omo asem na nkrofo a mo ye LBTGQ no so ebi mu so wo power pa ebi mu ye presidents ebi mu ye organization ebi mu kora ho ha ebosia eno omobo eman wa Africa na nti wo hwe a men bibi o ha etese etimi gina na so na ye face wo hwe ma me a ofri America ba ya was so ye vice president from America or me na me fi so obakra no oba be ka se o Ghana matese mo economy na crash na president asma me say emo aba mpa na betimi aboa mo ambra mo wo sa asemu enso oba ye no asma obeka no LBTGQ all car asem no so kire ye no na ni kunu agina ne nchen na wo hwe no ma say if I was the president now I would stop her. Say, please, don't talk about this when you bring your own husband to my country. What kind of education are you trying to give our people?
Nana akufo-addo over 10 over man saying.
And I'm not here to give anyone marks. Me, I just know that the country has problems. Neither Nana akufo-addo or Mahama or Alan Martin or I think they are all leaders who belong to a party. And some of them had great intentions. But when they sat on a party, due to the colonial influence and the foreign influence that dictates our political principles and chronicles, they've had the wrong governance. That's all. And not to call names, I'm not here to judge people either. I'm not here to justify the situation. I'm here to bring a solution, a hope to a reason why this country has so much fear in them. I am replacing it with hope. A good strategy.
Final word, 30 seconds. Obeso Kache.
Oh, me pesa me kache Ghana mindset. Hwe akra ne bo so hye. Akra wo akokuduro. Akra wo animdia. Akra wo nyansa. Akra wo sunsu. Onya akra na onenam hokwa. Oya akra ya asoma no. Tisemo hu bia me ye mo ba. Munso me mu. Anya se ma ba. Se me ba be di mu ntro na mape bibia di. Menye bia di dada. Sika no so menye bia pedada. Ohia no so menye bia di so dada. Nti me ba ya me de me free se emre na so se oman no nyina no ebetime hu se esese ema enkra enso ye edikanfo na empanyifo no so a omo oman ni mu no so afutuo bia ompese omode maye bia no a omode beboa no omfa mayen na esese Ghana fo sua inheritance and predecessors as I say inherit bibia as I say omutimi so ti ase say yes embre na so say ye be train yankura no mo so edi mine anim ti Ghana for abeto a eba betu 2024 misrama amfo mani nto fom se ma hu say anye bia no mine mu acheche ebia ti say as antini say wono ne say chebini so say wono ne say akamfo kra na emu atete na politics na atete emusa mayentra ho emanentity enomantity emusa yemfa ya dwene embra ni mbom na akwantu amatu nyina akọ boliga akọ tamale akọ goso techima sehwewe aso aba asantimamu and your problem nyina ya baako pe economy and adwuma enio enti yeman no ye baako yemu nchichesa abrofo na no mobile no mabayi ye borders na ama bibia aye nationality please skip the nationality enter mentality. Na wadwene no odwene memumpi na dwene hu ye na nyina no yemfa embu eman no together yensi eman no together na yenye ne yembom enti 2024 abai mesra enkora mutie me mo ma me ma mo nte ase ana mo nim no educate them mo mo so hu se wusa Kwame Nkrumah be di ade ana se no wusa na obedi ade na ne bo hye enti otimi ye no mapa but the fit is at time no so no man timi nko fast sa enti eno ana me de atoma nim no
na Kwame Bediako we wish you well.
Thank you.
I'm sure, sir, Ibeguswa engage you.
Thank you.
When we are getting to the heat of the period.
Thank you.
We are in it. I mean, sure.
I'm sure I'm to go to
Nana Kwame Bediako for president.